Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Dolan from Mullingar in Mullingar, and we are coming to you live from the Greenway. And we've got all our signs in the background. And I'm here with ourselves, Fiona Dunne, who has just moved back to Mullingar, and she's going to help us today with the 12 bongs. So, Fiona, what would you like to do? Would you like to do 4 on your own, or would you like to do 6, or we do one apiece?
Yeah, I like the alternate bong.
Okay, then I'll start.
But,
Bong.
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 That's 4. Bong.
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 Is that 12?
I don't know, but
Just one for a look. Bong.
bong. And the next bong, turn around and show them your hidden heartlands. Hidden heartlands, folks.
Can you see it there? Oh yeah, we make sure that this is right here, okay? Because sometimes, yes, because there you can see the hidden heartlands, and sometimes it's upside down, you see.
And here we are in the heart of the hidden heartlands in Mullingar.
We're blessed, and you've come back to see us. You lived in Mullingar all your life. You headed off. Where did you go when you left the town?
Yeah, I did like a lot of folks. I headed off to the States, right? And I was living over there for about 20 years. And then I was in France for another 5. And then an amazing job opportunity came up with Fall to Ireland to work with the Hidden Heartlands team based here in Mullingar. And I just thought, you know what? I have to apply for that. This is my chance to move back home.
You're born, bred and reared in Mullingar. Your family is from uptown
Newlands.
Newlands.
Yeah, I grew
okay.
up in Newlands.
And
went to Loretto over there in presentation. So,
wow.
Yeah.
You finished school. Did you go to college?
I did. I went to Trinity in Dublin.
Wow.
And then I headed off like a lot of folks, you know.
So what did you study in Trinity?
An arts degree. So politics, sociology. And I did a bit of French, which was very useful when I went to live in France.
Especially when you're in France. And so what business did you get into then when you went to America? What did you do there?
Yeah, so I had a few jobs. I did a lot of work in development, a lot of Africa-focused development work for a few years.
Wow.
And then I had been doing some work on a tourism project, and an opportunity came up to join Tourism Ireland, who were marketing, as you know, the island of Ireland overseas.
Right.
And I thought, you know what, this is my chance to get back into Ireland with the skills that I had developed.
Wow.
So that was how I moved over to tourism.
So you got in tourism in America, then
That's
you moved to France, and you were
That's
involved with Ireland as well back
That's
in
right.
France.
Yeah. So I worked with Tourism Ireland, managing the team, the B2B team there in New York for 7 years. Then I moved over to the French market, but all the time, Ray, I was kind of angling to come back to Ireland. And I thought, you know what, job in France, Ireland is just over the water.
Absolutely. Now you're back and you're with the Hidden Heartlands team.
That's right.
There's a few people involved, and we know Paddy is involved there as well. We spoke to him a good few times.
Paddy is a visionary team leader actually for the Hidden Heartlands, and I came back in February, but there's some other fantastic folks here in Mullingar. Actually, we have Steph Byrne listening in today,
that's right.
and
Hello,
Michael Brady as well from Mullingar. And then we have folks, because the Hidden Heartlands now is a really quite a large region, you know. So we're talking Cavan all the way over to Longford, and down to the south. So even if you think of where the Shannon is, the counties that straddle would all be in the Hidden Heartlands. So we also have a couple of team members in Dublin. We also have Fiona Henshaw over in Athlone. So we have people all over the place. Yeah.
So really,
but we're based here in Mullingar.
You're based in Mullingar, and but what would we say? I'm very fond of where I live. Actually, I love where I live. I love promoting where we live, and I love to show people what we have in the Midlands. Now, you've been away so long, and it's very important to be away, to come back and see what we have. What do you say we have in Mullingar, like, for starters?
Yeah, well, I can tell you one thing. I had a friend visiting last weekend who lives in the States, and she used to host a very popular programme on PBS in the States called Out of Ireland.
My God.
She hadn't been in Mullingar since she worked with the Blood Bank back in the 60s.
Wow.
She stayed 2 nights in the Greville, and she said to me, and obviously all the hotels around are fantastic, but she happened to stay in the Greville, and she said, Fiona, the Mullingar people are the nicest people I have met for a long time in Ireland. And she said, and that night actually in the Greville there happened to be a Céilí on as well last Saturday night, and she thought, this is so real, this is so authentic. And I'll tell you, you know, it's funny, what I see about the Heartlands, when I was living overseas and when the brand was launched, I thought, you know what, that's a winner. Because even before COVID, people were looking for that outdoor experience. They wanted to get away from the crowded kind of urban centres. Now people will still go, of course. They all come in, they come in by Dublin or Shannon, but you know what, there's something about the rivers, the lakes, that kind of lattice work, the greenways we have here in the canal.
And
you can see
the
the
railway
kids out
there.
there.
The
Well,
canal,
that's it. The canal and the old railway greenway. And in fact, Mullingar is I think it's the only town where you have 2 greenway hubs in Ireland. And that's something huge that we're going to start building on going forward as well. And in fact, Michael Brady, who's in the team, will be focusing specifically on working with communities.
Sorry. Hey!
How are you?
Keep her lit. We're going live here, promoting what's good and great about our town, our people, and our business.
Oh, great.
How busy?
Hello, folks.
Well,
How
we're
are
going
you?
down to the park, aren't we, guys?
Are you?
Yeah.
And it's brilliant. Yeah, the park here in Mullingar.
Yeah, we're going to one
absolutely
up here at Fair Green, you know.
That's fantastic. Yeah. And it's a lovely day for this.
Well, we won't hold you up.
Kindness can change the world.
Right, okay. How are you on there? Hello there. How's it going?
How you doing, everyone?
Enjoying
How are you?
This pass by, hi.
Yeah.
Beautiful
And did you see the folks out in their canoes there on the canal? You can show the kids there.
Go on it.
Oh, really? Lovely. And it's summer. Are you on summer holidays yet? 2 weeks time. Can't wait.
Brilliant. It was great to get all these people in as well,
Fantastic.
because this is our future.
Well, that's it. Absolutely, Ray. And these kids are so lucky to grow up. Aren't you very lucky now to grow up in Mullingar?
We've all the amenities. See you later.
Are you a dancer? This girl is a brilliant dancer.
That's one of the Celtic blocks.
She's fantastic.
Thank you.
And actually, you know, it was brilliant because just speaking of local colour, the girls were over at, there was that arts festival that Lucy Tormey was involved in a few weeks ago.
That's right.
The girls were out there showing people how to dance. See, the thing about it is in the Midlands, it is authentic. It's not something that we have, you know, years of putting on a specific kind of tourism show. It's the real thing. You know, you walk down, listen, it's the place where the flower originated.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, even like you're talking about Lucy down there, that was the Fusion Fest in the railway market in the town band area,
That's
which
brilliant.
is creating, they had a community in Mullingar and they've created more of a community now.
Yeah.
We've all gone through the town band, the majorettes. We had a lady on the other day.
Really?
Yeah, and she was a majorette and she's putting all her gang together as a, well, going back to 1974 to 1975, a reunion of all the girls that were in the community college with her, you know.
Oh my God.
So, as I said, that was Caroline who was with us yesterday. But look, my dear, we wish you the very, very best. It's great to have you home, and we're delighted that you took the time to come down and say hello to us here.
Thanks a million.
On
And
the
Ray,
bridge,
just, you know, the greenways, I actually read something, just a parting thing, and that we know the Fla's going to be here this summer, but Noel O'Farrell, I saw, and Martina are organising a little music kind of festival starting at the Loch at Coolnahay and then going on the week after next. And that's a brilliant example as well of local community, hidden heartlands music. I think it's called Tunes on the Towpath.
That's right, they're heading from Coolnahay to Kalookan direction, no, to Nanny Quinn's actually.
That's right, yeah.
Right, you have an umbrella as well.
Well, I do have an umbrella, but I don't think we're going to need it because you know the way in Ireland.
For the sun at this stage.
Yeah, there's exactly in the hidden heartlands.
Sure,
Right?
let's see it. Let's see the logo. Let's see the logo. It's there, the hidden heartlands, folks, coming to you from Mullingar, in Mullingar. And once again, Fiona, thanks for being with us.
Pleasure, Ray. Anytime.
So there you are, folks. We're coming to you live. This is from outdoors in Mullingar. How's it going, lads? How's the exams going?
Yeah.
All is good. And as I said, we're coming to you live on a sideways camera, but actually the road goes that way, folks. But we have a lot before we go. We'd like to thank Barry Egan for introducing the show. We'd like to thank our video special, Vault special, is our good friend Liz Cotton, and we met Liz in the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. So to you, Liz, great to know you're out there and watching in. And just fix me leg here because I think we're right now. Oh no, I'm not fixing the wrong way. Oh yeah, it's an up one. It's an up instead of a down one. And as you can see in the background, The canal is being used for all different facilities. There's actually, you can rent bikes down at the canal there with Alan May, and that's Mullingar Bikes. And if you want to go down there and just check it out, or just check them out on the Facebook page. And as well as that, there's a load of lads in canoes down there. So what else we got for you? We'd like to thank Wheel and Oil for sponsoring our show today. Thank you very much. And our birthday shout outs, we have Bertone, happy birthday to you. And we have Niall Kelly in Mullingar, happy birthday to you. And Joan Brown in Somerset, which is that away, a happy birthday to you. Kathleen is looking in there. McKenna from Raharney, happy birthday to you. And Joe Dunne in Sydney, happy birthday to you from us all here in Mullingar. Mags is looking in there, and she's using the rest of her name in Irish, and I'm not going to try and say it because it's too hard. And James Dowd is looking in from Mullingar. Richie Kavanagh is looking in from Mullingar, wishing you a happy birthday. Colin Murphy in Edmonton, and that's Canada, happy birthday to you. And Eileen Grehan Maguire is looking in from Ballynacarrigy, a big shout out to you, Eileen. Chloe Flood McCormick, it's your birthday. And Claire Conway in Mullingar, happy birthday to you. Amy Dolan, who's in Kildare, a big shout out to you. And John Egan in Kilkenny, a big shout out to you, sir, we haven't met in a while. And Rita Burke in Raffo, County Donegal, it's your birthday. Our shout out competition winner today is Nanny Quinns. We just have been talking about it, and our Facebook page recommendation is Irish Stories. Carry on, you're all right, carry on. Irish Stories, music and memories. Thank you. Hey, there you are, from Mullingar, in Mullingar. Check it out. So what else we got? Our shop. All right, lads.
Hello.
Give us a bong. Bong. So we have our shop local is Mullingar Pewter, as I said, promoting what's good and great about our town and our people on our Facebook page. Now our news flash today in Kilpatrick, Community Games Athletics is on this Saturday in Shandona GAA Centre, and this is starting at 3 o'clock, races from under 8 to under 16. And what else have we got for you? We have a lot more information for you. Don't forget, if you go into Rapture for Men in Mullingar, just at the end of this street in Harbour Street, so there's Harbour Street. If you go down into the shopping centre, you can call in to Rapture for Men and say Red Olin from Mullingar, and you will get 10% off your purchase on the day. So all you have to do is walk in there and shout Red Olin from Mullingar, and they will give you money off. Guarantee it works. Now, what else have we got for you? We have Mullingar Agricultural Show is on the way. It's going to be here on the 10th of July. And I believe the weather is going to be absolutely amazing on the day. So looking forward to that. And don't forget the Tullamore Show as well. And the 14th of August, looking forward to seeing all our friends down there. We'll be singing, actually. We've been invited to sing at the Mullingar Agricultural Day, which is on the 10th. Don't forget Friends in Low Places. They have a big show on in Turds Pass in the Esker Inn on the 2nd of July. Tickets are 085 2765 411. That's where you get your tickets. And once you buy your tickets, you're in to win 2 tickets to see the man himself in Croke Park. What about that for value? Ken Smullen, big shout out to you and your amazing volunteer group. They do an amazing job, because Ken found after he retired from his job, which he worked at in Mullingar or in Tullamore, he found out that there was kids going to school hungry. Would you believe it? First world country, Mullingar, Tullamore, he's organising dry food to bring to families between Tullamore and Mullingar with his volunteer crew. And if you want to help, go to Deals in Mullingar or go to his Facebook page. In Deals in Mullingar, all you have to do is buy some dry food, drop it in, and Ken and his amazing volunteer crew will collect it and give it to the people who need it. Well done, Ken, and all your crew. Jackie Queely at gmail.com. She has a solstice linked with the trees and the river on Sunday the 19th and the 21st. And if you want to go and find out more information, this is going to be in Clonmacnoise. Go to her Gmail, Jackie Queally at gmail.com, and all you have to do is just get there involved and a bit of crack. And what we need to do is actually go back to where we came from and get back to nature, I feel. Right, next thing, Mullingar Music Collective, and they have a big event coming on in Mullingar in the Stables, and that's on the 20th and the 25th, and that is all the Mullingar bands, because it's in the water, ladies and gentlemen. All this music is coming through. We have superstars from all parts of Mullingar travelling the world with the music from the town. So just drink the water, folks, and you can get the music. GA Jackpot Lotto. Yes, we recommend if you go to any of these pages, if you go to the Downs, all you have to do is go into their Facebook page, drop in a few pound, pick 4 numbers, and you could be a winner of thousands of euros. In the Downs GAA, Multifarnham GAA, Shandona GAA, Calucan GAA, and not forgetting the Rugby Club in Mullingar. And all these have great lottos, and a lot of money is in there for your collection. You can do it so easy from your car in Sydney or from your car in Dominic Street, Mullingar, and they can send the money to you straight away the same way. What else we got? Summer songs in the Atrium, County Buildings, Mullingar, and Helen. That's Mullingar's Helen Hassett's soprano and friends will be singing on the 18th and 19th in the Atrium. It sounds fantastic and it is brilliant. If you go to 086 606 1549 and you can get your tickets there. So once again, to all our friends looking in, thank you very, very much indeed, and great to have you on board. We have friends looking in from different areas. So Fiona, give me a hand here and just see. We have some friends looking in from where? Who have we got? We've got Sean Breen looking in from Australia.
Brilliant.
We have Audrey looking in from Clady. We have Donald Lawler looking in from downtown Mullingar. We have Audrey looking in from Clady leaving a message. We have Sean Breen. Hello.
Breen from Melbourne, yeah.
What does he say?
He says, hello Ray from Melbourne and hello Patrick Street.
He's born in Patrick Street 40 years ago and keeps coming into our posts,
fantastic.
And we're connecting with him.
But you see, that's so important, Ray, because when we're trying to grow the tourism business to Mullingar, Ray, you know, Sean is really important out there because he's telling his friends in Melbourne what's going on, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's going to send them back over.
We have Nicole looks in every day from France. She says, hello Ray, have a good day from France. We have, who else? We have Frida, who's in Belgium. She says, good afternoon, Ray.
Ray, this is brilliant. I'm going to come on again because we need to be promoting more tourism to these folks.
That's where we're at the whole time. Yeah, we're encouraging, we're showing the people of Mullingar who live somewhere else to come home, to tell other people that this is a great town to live in.
And you know what? It is the heart of Ireland.
Yeah,
and
totally.
You know, you mentioned the solstice thing there earlier on because the Hill of Ishnock just out the road, they're also having a solstice thing. And it's so interesting because, you know, out at the Hill of Ishnock, you can see that was the ancient centre of Ireland, as you know. And it's just a brilliant place, I'd say, to absorb the whole feeling of the hidden heartlands.
The thing about we have everything in this town. We have to just tell the stories because it's not a building, it's not a this, it's not a that. I mean, Ishnock is a big green area. It's telling the stories.
It's about the landscape, it's telling the stories.
There's Valentina looking in from Bucharest. Hello to you. Bridget Nielsen looking in from Scotland. Frida's talking to Audrey now.
My God.
We have Jem de Bon from the north of, where is it? Holland.
Okay.
We have
Anne Macmillan.
Who else? We have Valentina once again. Saying hello to all the girls.
Fantastic.
Jem
Margaret.
So all these ladies
are brilliant.
These come in every day to us and say hello. We have Siobhan, who is from the Bridge, and she is living in Austria. She came live one day. She showed us where she lived. She showed us her car. Hello, how's it going? Showed us her car. She showed us all where she lives, her culture that she's brought from Ireland to Austria,
fantastic.
You know. So a big shout out to you, Siobhan.
Midlands heart.
You can't beat it. And who else do we have? We have Anne-Marie McAvoy looking in from downtown Mullingar, and she says she's ready for the fly.
Fantastic. Woo! I'm ready too.
Bring it on.
Absolutely.
Marina Tolman is looking in from South Africa, right?
Isn't that amazing? Now, did
beautiful?
Marina come from Mullingar originally?
No,
she's a fan of yours, Ray?
Well, she's a fan of the family.
Fan of the family.
Yeah, who else have we got? Paddy Gibbons watching in there.
Yeah.
Now, most people who don't leave a message are just watching, okay?
Yeah,
we have
but that's fantastic.
Derek and Karen looking in.
The live stream is fantastic,
Yeah, we have Derek and Karen looking in from Crewe. And they sent us a big present. They knitted a flag and they put the bus sessions on the flag. A picture of the bus. So we put it in our post in the background.
I love it.
Now, Per Finnegan's looking in from Dublin. Mark McIntyre is living in London from Mullingar. Frank McIntyre's son.
Okay.
Remember Frank McIntyre? Yeah.
Oh my God, all these Mullingar names.
Yeah, Margaret Russell is looking in from downtown Mullingar. Yeah.
And that, to me, Ray, that's part of the beauty of being at home again, to be back in the heart of a community where people know each other. You know what I mean? And it's just fantastic.
So folks, we're going to wrap it up here, and once again, thanks for looking in. Just move back there so everyone can see us, and there we are, and get the camera because it's going left and right. This is the lady herself. This is what she is promoting.
Hidden Heartlands.
This is from
the best
Mullingar in
region
Mullingar.
in Ireland.
So see you all, folks.
Bye,
and
folks.
check out, what's your Facebook page?
It's Hidden Heartlands, and go to discoverireland.ie and you'll hear all about it. So you'll be able to read all about it.
Bye for now, folks. Say goodbye.
Take care, folks.